afternoon. Welcome to the Oil Stream presented by Boston Pizza on this Friday afternoon. Hope you're doing well out there. Tom Gazzola with you alongside Hernan the Latino Heat Salas. Hola.
What's going on?
Not much. Why are you giggling?
I don't know.
Oh, okay. You're crazy, man.
It's been a long week, man.
It has. Oh,
well, I'm not going to say anything to you.
There's a lot to go. I'll tell you that much.
You got a marathon weekend here.
Bring it on, buddy. Bring it on.
You're doing the Elks. Then you're doing Oilers back-to-back nights.
At Boston Pizza.
Late. It's crazy. Tom.
Cray.
You're grinding right now, buddy.
Yeah. Just head down, go to work, do your thing, smile, and be nice.
Like, it's not supposed to be super cold today, but dress warm for the sidelines.
It's supposed to be like 18 degrees. At least that's what the forecast was saying. I was looking on my phone this morning, but it's cloudy, and I don't know if we're going to get there today, Hernan.
Yeah.
I hope we get a good crowd for the game, but with the Blue Jays being Toronto's team that everybody in Canada right now is getting behind and all that, you know what I'm saying?
Canada's team in action.
Pardon me?
Plus, it's Friday night, right?
Friday night's all right.
If you see my buddy EJ, can you give him one of these for me? Nice flick in the forehead.
I would never do that to EJ because he's a friend and a good dude. But I would say...
I talked to him this morning.
Okay, yeah. I'd be like, Hernan wanted me to physically abuse you, EJ. And I would never, ever, EJ working over at the Elks, great crew over there. Yeah, supposed to be getting up to 18 by 4 o'clock, 17 by 5. So by kickoff, 7:30 kickoff tonight. Thank you, Trev. Little bit later in the day. I hope we get a decent crowd for the game, but I understand, just given what's happened, Elks being eliminated last week by BC, might not be the place to be, but hopefully, get to 8-10, right?
It'll be the best record in years.
Yep, and
if not, they match what Jarius did last year.
That's right.
Yeah,
but there's actual progress. And tangible, legitimate building blocks, I think we can identify and say have been put in place. You got a star running back. We'll see what happens with Fajardo, but it feels like talking to players and coaches and stuff that they really like him. They talk about his presence a lot.
Yeah.
They might keep him around, and we'll see what happens with Trey Ford.
There'll be some interesting decisions.
They spent a lot of money in the offseason. Some of those guys haven't really panned out.
Nope, they have not.
So,
and just for the staff there, I know what a season's like there, and it's a grind. And I know today the work doesn't end because they start looking right away to next year.
Of course,
especially the marketing teams and all that. But at least for tonight, finish the game with a dub. And then hopefully you can relax this weekend, have a few beers.
Take away Calgary's hopes of a home playoff date.
Yes. And maybe relax they're going to be able to relax for a few days a week maybe, but they've earned it because it is a grind to CFL season for everybody that works in that business.
21 weeks of regular season.
Yeah.
I know you get buys, but most of the time the staff has to do work, doesn't get like the full
They don't
week
get
off.
a buy.
No buy for the staff. And then plus you mix in basically a month of training camp. The staff's probably doing a month, like a week or two before the 3 weeks of training camp. So it's long. You're going hard for 7 months, 8 months?
Yeah, it's a grind, man. It's tough. Once tonight's over, it's like I said, they'll be able to chill just for a bit and relax and start looking ahead to next year. Big Uke says, Tommy at the Elks, some are calling him Canada's sideline reporter.
A Big Uke. All over me on that one. Well played, sir. Well played.
Rip City Step says Britt Dort is Canada's sideline.
She is. I will stand behind you on that one 100%. As I am Edmonton, you could even squeeze in Calgary there, but Step and Big Uke, well played, sirs. A tip of the cap to both of you. All right, you can text us 780-218-9999. You can get to the nasty chat if you're watching on YouTube. Hit that thumbs up button, please, and thank you for listening on iHeart or Tune In. We appreciate that so very much. Of course, Boston Pizza presents the Oil Stream, and we will be at BP on Saturday and Sunday for the Oil Stream pre- and post-game show. Saturday, tomorrow, we're going to be at Boston Pizza Clairview. Jason and Lisa, phenomenal to be there last week, and they're ramping things up. They've seen the success that we've had with Curtis and Tony at BP Westgate, and they said, you know what, we want some of that here. So if you're on the north side and can't make it all the way over to the west end, Come on down. They have the 170-inch TV in the lounge. It's amazing. Obviously, game day specials as well as prize giveaways. And I think talking to Lisa and Jason, they want to do something like tickets as the grand prize for some of these on-location pre- and post-game shows. So great prizes, good vibes, wear what you win. I love that. That's become a thing. And then Sunday, we were back at Westgate, BP 170th Street, 90th Avenue, Curtis's birthday. We're going to have a lot of fun. And
Hydrate.
Hydrate. And maybe Tony will get to celebrate another David Tomaszek goal. He was texting in yesterday. He's like, 19 to go.
He said 25. So
Well,
24.
now we're okay, Tony.
Yeah.
Now you're lying to us.
Tony, you lying.
You
He
lie.
said 25
You
goals.
lie, Tony.
So
Anyway,
he's,
we're going to have fun, and we're going to bug Tony about that.
he's not hitting 20 anyway.
No. Although he got his first yesterday, which was nice to see. Put pucks on net, kids. See what'll happen. Sometimes good things. Enjoy buy one medium or large pizza. Get the second one 50% off at BP right now. And like I said, they have great game day specials. I enjoyed the lunch menu the other day when we were at BP Capilano. Thank you to Cody and Tara. I had the burger.
Oh.
And I had cactus cuts. I was full for the rest of the day. Really, really good stuff. All right. The Oilers with a crazy 6-5 win yesterday against the Montreal Canadiens. That building, you were there, was hopping. Lots of Habs fans. And when they would score, it would get loud in there.
Mm-hmm.
Not the ideal way to get 2 points, Hernan, but they get 2 points. They beat a Habs team that was playing well. I know Mitch Gallo was saying it was kind of, the Habs have been fortuitous at times to get some of those wins, but at 6-2 and a 3-game road winning streak and kind of things going their way, they were probably feeling good. I know they were on a back-to-back, having beat Calgary in overtime the night before, but listen, we can and will definitely critique the Oilers win, but they got the win. They've improved to 4-3-1. Big Uke said it earlier on the Hangout. He said this is the best start they've had in a few years. That is true, but there are holes in their game, flaws in their game, and we kind of flush some of those out because if you said give me another 75 of those or 74 of those, please, you're playing with fire. So
It's hard because fans love it because they won. It's 2 points. That's all fans care about.
Yeah,
is wins, exciting game, and you got an exciting game. It's a hard game to discuss because they were terrible for most of it. They were.
They were getting their asses kicked all over the ice by the Habs. Habs were quicker. Habs won the battles to pucks.
They showed more skill.
Yeah.
They were faster. They had more energy. They had more tenacity. There was one shift by the first line of the Montreal Canadiens at one point in that game. I have it in my notes.
Suzuki, Caulfield, and Slavkovsky, right?
Slavkovsky should have had 4 goals. He was all over it. Mm-hmm. It was a 2-minute shift in the zone. It was unbelievable. It was unreal. I think it was right after the Oilers scored the power play. No, the third goal or the second goal. Yeah, but
when they pulled ahead, they were 4-2. I mean, they took advantage of some opportunities.
It's a tough game. Still a lot to be left desired, I think, offensively. Listen, I know they scored 6 goals. But at times it just seemed, and the common theme yesterday with Nuge and Nurse postgame was disconnected. They kept saying it. So we're not the ones making that up. Even the players are saying it. You look at 2 guys that have to be good for this team to be successful, and they've been awful this year. Bouchard and Nurse have to be better, plain and simple. We're going to look at the goals on EST afternoons for highlights, lowlights. We're going to look at all 5 goals against, and there's a common theme. It's 2 guys. That
they've been bad. Listen,
I was watching Bouchard yesterday at the rink. The amount of times he turns the puck over is mind-boggling. It's nonstop, Tom.
Oh yeah.
For every good pass he makes, he turns it over 4 times.
That's not a good ratio, and I'm not even good at math.
There was one point where they're on the power play, and it got sent into the Oilers zone. Montreal player beat Nuge. They're in the corner. Nuge is kind of just holding him to see what he's going to do. Reed and I looked at each other. Bouchard's standing about 5 feet away from Nuge, and he's just looking. He's not doing anything. There was no effort to go help him. No one was coming.
He was actively inactive?
Yes, and we're sitting there and this guy can't be that chill. Like there's no pulse there. Like he's just going through the motions, and it's frustrating watching those two guys. And listen, you heard the post-game interviews.
Yeah.
I was there. At least the players realized that they probably got away. Because if you heard Nuge and Nurse, it sounded like they lost the game.
Listen, man, they should have lost that game.
No, I know, but at least
they recognized
they
that.
recognized they're like, yeah, we got to be way better. Like they both said it. Like we're struggling. I mean, the power plays helped them. Sure.
Yes.
And it's an advantage for a reason. The Oilers took advantage of it. And then a good play by the boys for the last goal, and Pod Colton with a great finish.
Yes.
And good on him. But man, oh man. And I know people were calling for Pickard's head and stuff, but
why?
But Pickard,
how many great saves did he make on Suzuki?
But that's the thing. He let in 5 goals, so people on the surface are like, he was terrible. But at the same time, I'm like, if it wasn't for him, it probably would have been 10 goals.
Yes. Suzuki in the first period, opening minutes. Suzuki in the second period on the wraparound. Suzuki in the third period. I think there was like a one-timer opportunity. He made some big saves for them, and he was not getting all the help he needed from the guys in front of him.
No, like that.
I thought it was Benny and Reed were talking about it last time. Reed brought it up. Reed's like, I know he let in 5, but I would have him as a star.
It's crazy.
I looked at Reed. I'm like, yeah, he made great saves. He's probably 70% of why they were able to stay in the game and win it.
Like it, and on the same side, we had Brian Wild on from Global Montreal on Wednesday, and he said Montalbo's been bad. He's giving up. He said he's giving up a banana a game, not a pizza, and he was bad.
Yeah,
and the Oilers were able to take advantage of that. The Anderson penalty, I mean, that's a ref just saying
enough.
Well, not enough.
It was the display of the beaver tapping the stick.
Far too sensitive. Like you can't make that.
All of them are. They're all ego driven.
The boarding call on Slavkovsky was brutal.
Yeah.
Let's be honest.
Yep.
It was.
I'm not disagreeing.
Call. It was a bad call. Now, they're called. You take advantage of the situation.
What team is going to be like, excuse me, ref?
No,
that was not an infraction against us. Please rescind this penalty.
No, we're fine.
Yeah, we don't want this power play.
But man, and listen, this weekend, Seattle's off to a good start, second in the Pacific.
They beat Winnipeg yesterday.
Vancouver's always tough. I know they've played already, but that was a close game. I'm intrigued to see what the boys bring. Because
I still think they should win both games this weekend.
I think so too. But the way they're playing and the way their top dogs
makes it questionable.
Are playing at certain times, and okay, let's just rip the Band-Aid off. I heard you guys. I was walking home from the rink yesterday. Like for you, Benny, Reed, and Cass, who all agree, which is something that doesn't, because we all have different opinions. And I agree with you 4. So far, the return on the investment of Trent Frederick is not going well.
No.
Now, it's 8 games, but that's all we can go off. He's been terrible.
He scored a nice goal against the Rangers.
Yeah.
Had a decent game against the Canucks. Got demoted from the top line. I think everyone would be like, yeah, that's fair to take him off that line. I think the ask from him, fans, media, probably the team, can you please be physical? Can you please stand up for your teammates? And then maybe play simple hockey and funnel something towards the net when you touch the puck?
Were we misinformed on this player? Because
no, everybody wanted him around here.
Because every time I saw Boston highlights, not every time, but consistently, I always saw Frederick involved, mucking it up, fighting.
Right.
Scoring 18 goals.
And 17 the year prior.
I'm not seeing that from this player. I'm not seeing any of that. So are we misguided because we're going off highlights we saw in Boston? Like people that watch Boston on the regular, is this Trent Frederick that we're seeing in Edmonton? Were we fooled thinking this guy was a different player?
Now, he had the playoffs in Edmonton, wasn't healthy, wasn't much of a factor, to be honest with you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, heals up to whatever extent he healed up to. He said he wasn't 100% going into the season with that high ankle sprain. And now it's just kind of blah. Also, it's 8 games into the year.
A lot of time to turn it around.
Yeah.
What are you waiting for?
I don't know, but you can't look at Trent Frederic on a night-to-night basis so far and be like, I really like the way he handles the puck, or, I like the way how he engages physically and is willing to race for the puck. I like his presence in front of the net. He's good on the wall when getting the puck out. Like, I don't know if there's any of those boxes that you could really
if you ask
give a check
anyone
mark to.
What Frederic does well, you wouldn't get an answer. And people are like
He's friendly.
Tank says this is only game 8, and then it's going to be it's only game 20. Oh, it's only his first year of an 8-year deal. I think Benny said it yesterday on the post game. This was the perfect game for a Trent Frederic to stake his claim on the team.
Mm-hmm.
You're getting your butt kicks. You're getting run over by a young, exciting team. You give up a 3-1 lead. You're down 5-3, and crickets from him.
Yeah.
You know what he should have did?
Tell me.
Grab Suzuki, grab Caulfield, muck it up, try to hit them.
Rattle some cages.
He does nothing. I'm sorry. And it's 8 games. So what?
Here's a quick refresher for you on Frederic's game last night. Donuts across the board. 1 shot. 2 for 3 on faceoffs. I don't have hits on this recap. I'll go to the event summary to get that. But I think that kind of sums it up. Let's see if he
Boston sold us a lemon for Mojis.
1 shot, 1 attempt blocked, 3 hits, 2 faceoffs, 1 loss. Listen, how many people last year, Hernan, into your show, onto our pre and post game show, were saying, "Go get Trent Frederic, go get." It was the popular thought at the time, and they went and got him.
They got to hurt Frederic last year, which is fine. And then he played in the playoffs. He wasn't 100%. He didn't do much in the playoffs. Fair enough. Clean slate. The Boston sold him for 1 year to the Edmonton Oilers. Stan Bowman went and signed this guy for an 8-year deal. 8 years.
Yeah. The idea is he would replace Evander Kane's physical.
He's not even close. I'm sorry. I know people don't like Kane. He's not even close.
People like Kane, the player.
Yeah. I don't think he's close to what Kane brought offensively, what he brought physically. He's not even close to Evander Kane or Corey Perry at 40 years old. Corey Perry was far more impactful. It's 8 games, yes, but this guy's got to start doing something.
Mm-hmm.
Because if not, Tom, I just don't know.
I'm willing to give him the benefit of the doubt.
Sure.
I mean, there's not a lot to be overly pleased about his game. I'm with everybody on that. But if we're making the conclusion today that this was a crap signing and that this guy is nowhere near the guy that scored 17 and then 18 goals just a couple of years ago, I would go, I think that's a little bit too soon to jump to that.
I agree, Tom. But what I'm saying is we can only go off his 8 games so far.
And they haven't been good.
Can he turn it around going halfway through the season and become the player we all think he can be? Sure. Can he have another 3-4 good years for the? Yes. But right now, the only body of work is 8 games.
And it's substandard.
And it's not good enough. It's not.
That's a fair statement. Library Pat texting in. Library Pat says, for sure the Oilers were fortunate to come away with 2 points. I like Podkolzin's effort and instinct on the winning goal. Any thoughts on Matheson just letting him stand there, though? Habs defenders likely made mistakes on Oilers' goals, too, right? Yeah, of course.
Yeah, I mean...
Matheson was soft on...
It's not just the Oilers' defense.
Big boy. Yeah.
And I'll give him a little bit. Like, Montreal's playing the second game, back-to-back nights. I think Reed said it to me. He goes, the good thing for the Oilers in the third period, Montreal might die down a little bit, right?
Because they lost their legs a bit. Yeah.
And come on, Mike Matheson's not a...
He's not a good defenseman.
He's a good defenseman. You know who stood out to me yesterday in a good way for the Canadiens? Carrier.
Oh, yeah.
He was all over the place, man. What a player.
Fans wanted him here.
Underrated.
I get it.
Holy smokes.
Yeah.
Good defensively, good offensive instincts. He looked legit. And that team is fun, man. I give props to Marty St. Louis. That's a fun team. Plays fast.
That's exciting hockey to watch.
Yeah.
They get together again in December at Bell Center.
That's always the buzz in the crowd was awesome. What was it? Was it 3 goals in 3 minutes?
3 goals in a minute 52.
A minute 52, not 3. What are
I like this text. 780-218-9999. Oil Stream presented by Boston Pizza, Gazzola and Salas. This one says, do you guys listen to yourselves? You are fussing about a player after 8 games. You have the proper attitude, Tom. Wait and see. Thank you. Yeah.
Yeah, of course. But we have to talk about his first 8 games.
It's been brought up a lot. Sorry if I did the voice. I like stirring
But that's 2 games, to that texter. That's 2 games where Trent Frederick, you didn't even notice him.
Yeah, and that's unfortunate. I think there was like one play where I'm like, oh, there he is. I think he carried the puck into the zone.
Savoy's outplaying him. Ike Howard's outplaying him. Tomaszek is outplaying him. That shouldn't be the case, Tom. It shouldn't. Podkolzin's your steady Eddie. Like, you know what you're going to get from him.
Yes, very simple game.
Yeah.
Rugged. Dog on the puck.
Henrique's better start than last year, which is positive.
Nice goal by Henrique yesterday.
Very good.
Good tip-in.
Very good. So, Mangiapane scores again. Let's talk about Jackie Boy here. What have you made of Jack Roslovic?
I think he's behind the 8 ball because of not having a training camp.
Yeah.
And a lot of praise for him in that Rangers game, puck touches, this and that, and made a couple of plays. And I think it was Belsey on that pre and post game, or it might have been Cass. And I said, hey, when you're like just thrust in there, ready to be shot out of a cannon, you get the adrenaline, like how long can you sustain it? I think it was Cass that's like, he's like, it'll be spent after the first game, and then reality sets in, and the rust factor. And we're seeing it. We're seeing it. Like he's trying to do stuff, and maybe the timing's not there. He's trying to get used to his new teammates. He's had a different line every game he's played.
It's ridiculous.
That's another thing that was a huge theme last night. Totally understandable. I'm with people on that. Like a little bit of consistency outside of McDavid and Draisaitl would be, I think, desired and understandable.
You can't keep doing this all season. You can't.
Oh, don't you test Chris Knobloch, because he will.
But Knob's a sharp guy, man. What's his problem?
I mean, last night, did you go to the Hall of Fame room for?
I didn't. I missed.
Okay,
those.
he looked like exhausted or spent or perturbed, I think was the word that was used last night. And watching that team play like they do. Yeah, exactly. I would be like, what? I'm trying to push the right buttons, but every button I push, there's another problem that it creates. And that's like whack-a-mole. I used the whack-a-mole term earlier on the Hangout. Yeah, like if you're seeing patterns and you think you've caught on to something or a habit your guys are doing and you try to solve it, or, you know, a couple guys are going and you try to match them up with another guy that's playing well and you think, okay, in theory, you know, this should work. And then it doesn't. I would be disheveled and perturbed post-game as well, even though you got to win, because it wasn't the ideal way to win a game. But it was fun as hell to watch.
He doesn't give any lines a chance, though. He doesn't. Yesterday, what was it, 33 minutes in?
33 minutes. Longer than usual.
Longer than usual,
So is that progress?
So people are like, well, Savoy can't play with the big... Well, how many shifts
How many guys can play with the big boys? Because they always have... It's a revolving door there.
Like, just... I want to see, though, 2 big dogs on separate lines.
Ideally. I've said that. I'm with you on that.
And then...
That would be great.
And give it at least 5 games. Like, stick with the lines. Win or lose, stick with them. You can make your changes in-game depending on the score, sure. But this constant line changing is getting ridiculous, man.
I thought about this when we were talking about it earlier today, and I'm curious to hear what you think. Do you think, or how much do you think, Knobloch feels the pressure to win and build up a steady start? How much pressure do you think he's feeling from management and ownership to make sure they come out of the gates really well, that he is already scrambling and going to the well with those two being on the same line? But
Tom, that started from game 1.
I know.
So I don't think there's any pressure. Like, there's always pressure when you're a Stanley Cup contending team to get, and the players all said it during training camp, we need a better start. We need a better start.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't think he's feeling that heat. I really don't know why he keeps juggling the lines. Like, I know he has more new forwards to mix in, but find something or let it work itself out. Trust your players. Enough is enough with the constant line. You can't do this all year, Tom. It's not going to work.
It's like kind of hard to do for 82 games.
It's impossible to do. You got to find a steady third line. your top 6 should be your top 6. Now, with Hyman coming back, it's going to help a lot because he stabilizes it, right? He gives you, he's the third best forward automatically when he comes back on this team. So I think Hyman's going to stabilize that a lot, and then we'll see. I don't know if he goes back to McDavid, Nuge, Hyman. I don't know. But
hey, maybe it's an option. Okay, a lot of texts have coming in. I see the nasty chats popping off. Obviously, this creates a lot of debate because it wasn't an ideal path to victory. Nonetheless, they get 2 points in a 6-5 wild finish against the Montreal Canadiens, improved to 4-3-1 on the season. Zedmo via the nasty chat says Pat Maroon and Zach Kassian could play with Connor. Just get to the net. I'm with Zedmo on just get to the net. Pat Maroon figured it out the 1 year, and then 17-18, everything kind of unraveled. I'm looking at Zach Kassian's stats as an Oiler. His best year, he scored 15 goals and had 34 points playing 59 games. The year prior, he had 15 goals and 11 assists, 26 points in 79 games. And he would moonlight on the top line. But as soon as he got that contract, as soon as he was full and not hungry anymore, everything just fell off for him. And it was so unfortunate. Then he got hurt. And then, he was trying to find his way back into his old role and never could, and ended up getting traded to Arizona. Dumped, I should say, to Arizona. So to Zedmo's point, Maroon did have that one really good year. But then Peter Chiarelli had, for whatever reason, it came down to Maroon or Lucic. Lucic had the contract. Patty didn't. So he got rid of Patty. Lost a guy who could chip in offensively, tough as hell, would do anything for his teammates, and could chip in offensively. Oh, what is this, Joaquin Gage?
Chicken and waffles.
Oh, you are an angel.
Sly dog, you.
Thank you. Oh, look at this.
Look at this.
Are you going to try it? I knew he was...
He's a sly dog.
He's a sly dog.
I asked him if he was on Sportsnet. And then I'm eating pizza in the intermission. And I look up and he's sitting there with Gene and stuff. And I'm like, this sly bugger.
You try it first.
Chicken and waffles.
All right, you try it first. I don't want both of us eating at the same time. What a delight. I should remind you that we're inside the Popeyes Louisiana Kitchen Studios. Try the blackened chicken over at Popeyes. They also still have that ghost pepper sandwich happening. I'm sweating just thinking about it. Yeah, that would be a lot. And then they're doing the Hot Ones challenge. Not challenge, but they have the Hot Ones promo going where they have that spice. You get the spicy or the hot, and I'm just thinking about it right now, and I can smell the chicken and waffles.
I've never had this.
Can't have it.
I'm scared. Have you had chicken and waffles?
Yes, it's phenomenal. It's like you get the chicken, which is the protein of it. Then the waffle complements chicken, and you got kind of the salty, which is the chicken and the waffle, and then the sweet, which is the coating, which is usually a syrup. Yeah, here we go. I want to know what you think. So he's having hot chicken or chicken and waffles. Hernandez inside the Popeyes Louisiana Kitchen Studios. Joaquin, our dear friend and colleague, whipped these up for us, and he's chewing. Okay, now I'm going to take a bite as you describe what we're enjoying here.
Not bad. Sweet and salt is not my go-to.
I told you.
But it's interesting.
Very good.
Yeah, the chicken's good. The syrup's good.
Soft waffle, very important.
What's missing from it though? Like what? Is there anything missing?
What do you mean?
I don't know because I've never had this till today.
Okay.
It's good.
You can also mix it in with some hot sauce. If
you can put hot sauce.
Adventurous.
Yeah, if you're feeling spicy, you want to be a spicy boy.
A spicy boy.
Now Joaquin is preparing this, and this is out of the kindness of his heart, and he wants everybody to enjoy some splendor of chicken and waffles. Zach, I'm a big syrup guy. Slather it on there. Get that syrup. I like lots. I like a good amount of ranch on a wing. I like barbecue sauce on everything. I like Chipotle sauce on everything. I love it when it's sloppy.
Yeah, you got to have the sauce, man.
This is fantastic.
It's good.
But if I had like the bottle of syrup, I would have just been like, oh yeah, get that syrup. On.
See, you also don't want to go overboard though. So in the preparation from Joaquin, who also gave me the Popeyes biscuit, which is unreal. There's no biscuit that matches Popeyes biscuit.
It's a good biscuit.
But I would have also doused it in a little bit more syrup. Do you want me to grab you some syrup?
No, thank you. A napkin would be great though.
Okay.
Unless you have work to do. You just came to hang out with us?
Yeah, kind of. Yeah.
I appreciate
Rip City
that.
Step, Filet-O-Fish or chicken and waffles? This is good.
Chicken and waffles.
I'd have to go Filet-O-Fish.
I'm blown away. Listen, I'm not a seafood guy. I'm allergic to like shellfish and all that, but thanks, Zach. I'm still blown away by how popular, for some, the Filet-O-Fish is.
It's great. Eric gets the double stack. Yeah, it's great. No, swear, I've never had chicken and waffles.
To each their own.
It's never appealed to me, but it's good. It's good. It's different because, like I said, sweet and salty.
Very good. Thank you, Joaquin.
Yeah, thank you, Joaquin.
Okay, go ahead. You rattle off. I'm going to eat.
Yeah, you eat.
bites.
You eat. Don't worry. I'll keep rattling off some stuff here. VR says, Thomas is a saucy lad.
VR knows.
Sobe Kirk agreed. I need some syrup on that thing or sprinkle of icing sugar. Ooh.
Some bacon wouldn't hurt either. Like if you're going all out, getting chicken and waffles at an establishment, a side of bacon would pair nicely with that.
Eric loves bacon on everything.
Tommy
Power rankings last week.
Tommy will eat yours. Watch him from Chris G.
It's not poutine.
You think Dusty's ever had chicken and waffles? I wish he was here today to try this.
No chance. He's had chicken tendies.
Oh, for sure.
Like, even if you put chicken tendies on an Eggo, I don't know if he would allow it.
Yeah, it's
Joaquin, that was phenomenal. Thank you very much. I was peckish.
This one says, I've never tried chicken and waffles, but syrup on chicken doesn't sound appetizing. I could be wrong.
It goes against everything, like your natural instinct. You'd be like, why? Hot chicken on a waffle and you're putting syrup on it, right?
Well, it's kind of the same idea. If you use plum sauce when you dip a chicken strip, it's the sweetness of it as well.
That's a good point.
So the idea of that, if you compare the two, it's almost on that same level, right? But it's more
the same concept. Like you're right.
It's more acceptable, I guess, with the plum sauce. So because you could ask for it. You want the sweet sauce? Sure, we'll give you a packet of it. But
here's plum sauce. Yeah,
Chris
that's
G says I put ketchup on waffles. It's taking
that's
a
a
little
weird.
far.
To me, that's
Too
weird.
far.
But I put sour cream on cabbage rolls, and people are like, you're crazy. I'm like,
See, but that's
it's
more.
delicious.
that's the only way to eat cabbage rolls, in my opinion.
So I'm not crazy.
I've had sour cream with cabbage rolls.
I love it.
Yeah.
Anyway, interesting. Sweet and sour sauce on nuggets. Always great.
Well, and then there's honey barbecue as well, right?
Honey barbecue.
Because those two
so
combo
good.
so well.
Yeah.
Oh,
Anyway, you're getting
food
hungry
stream.
now, aren't you?
yeah. Well, I had that biscuit.
you had
It'll
some?
hold me over.
He didn't give
biscuit
you the
will hold me
waffle?
You didn't have this?
I'm not sure if I'm going to get any, but it would be pleasant if I did. I'm not expecting any.
Now you are.
No, I am. Yeah.
All right, let's get back into it. We've got about 17, 18 minutes left. It is the Oil Stream, Gazzola, and Salas with you. Ice Coop has slid into the studios behind the technical desk. The Oilers with the 6-5 win over Montreal yesterday, hit the road for 2 in a row, and then come back home. They get Utah on, was it Wednesday? Tuesday. And then they close out the month on Thursday with the Rangers.
The New York Rangers in town.
The Rangers. We'll have to get Steve Wino on. Ontario Momes texting and says, find forward chemistry that keeps the puck in the other end longer. Too much focus is on the defense. Yes, Nurse and Bouchard have big ghastly gas, but the Oilers are actually pretty decent in the numbers defensively. Possession in the O-zone is their greatest defense. Figure out the forward lines. I like these ones. Okay, to Ontario Momes, I'm with you on sustaining pressure getting a cycle going, and the Oilers haven't been as good this year and effective at doing that.
Yeah.
Possession in the O-zone is their greatest defense, is what Ontario Mom said. Great line. Figure out the 4 lines, yes. Now, here's where I go, and Ontario Moms acknowledges Nurse and Bouchard's struggles and ghastly gaffes, as he puts it, and then adds, but the Oilers are actually pretty decent in the numbers defensively. Which numbers are you talking about? Like, their goaltending is bailing out the 5-man unit in front of them? Are you telling me, are those numbers that you're referring to goals against, or which analytic are you using? Because, like, if the average is telling you that defensively they're generally okay, all right, like, I'll acknowledge that 100%. But you even prefaced it with the Nurse and Bouchard reference, where those two are dogging you and tanking those numbers. Probably the numbers should or could be better, I'm assuming, if you're going off of analytics.
Sure.
When you've got guys like Nurse and Bouchard that are literally giving away goals to the opposition or grade A opportunities, to me, that's still a defense problem. Mm-hmm. Yes, it's isolated to 2 guys, but I'm sorry. That's your blue liners. That's a third of your blue line just absolutely messing it up for you.
Yeah, I agree. And let's look at
that needs to be fixed.
But
those guys need to dial it in. Sorry.
And I'm not disagreeing with, like, he has the numbers obviously to back it up, but let's look at how many slot shots the Oilers give up. How many big saves, grade A's, did the Skinner and Pickard have to make saves on? They were high danger, chanced out yesterday 11-8. Like, if we're going to say this team's playing well defensively, sure, there might be something to that. But on the surface, they gave up a lot.
Yeah.
A lot. And it's not always 25-2. We get that. Some of it's the forwards tracking, losing their man, all that. Some of it's luck. There's been some lucky goals on the Oilers, for sure. But I don't think this team is as good defensively as some might suggest. I don't think they're as bad either.
But if some metrics are indicating they're actually not that bad, if you're saying they're not that bad and the metrics are an indicator of that, you're acknowledging that there's something wrong, and the blip is 25-2.
Yeah, 100%.
Right, and I think you can do the equations, you can look at the metrics, or you could just watch the damn team and see that those two are effing up a lot. And you come to the same conclusion, mathematics or not.
Mm-hmm. I agree. It's one of those things. So this team has to be better. I saw a bunch of tweets saying it's not just those 2 guys. Yes, the whole team needs to improve here.
Well, I mean, offensively, you're like, what are they doing? Offensively and forward-wise, it's a blender. And there's all these little leaks that need to be plugged kind of right now.
Well, the question yesterday, I think DMB posted Paul Colson, like, how are you feeling with the line? And Paul Colson goes, which line?
Yeah, great question. And he follows it up with another great question.
Fair enough. He goes, I guess today's line.
Yeah, today, right. Like,
that's a player saying, well, you got to be specific here because I've played with 10 different guys already.
Yeah. There was one time that I love that because you're up to speed on how they feel.
Yeah.
Right? There was one question. I can't remember if it was late last season or in training camp or whatever with Leon Draisaitl, and he was asked about lines, and he goes, well, he kind of just chuckled. He goes, I mean, it doesn't matter. They're going to be changed anyway.
Yeah. It's crazy. Oh, and just on a side note, I guess the ref, Gallagher post-game told the media that the ref told them they made a mistake on the Slafkovsky penalty.
Yeah. Fair enough.
Yeah, they looked at it after and they said that shouldn't have been called. So for the people pushing back on me saying that was a soft call, it was. Even the refs admitted it.
Reed talked about the angle the one ref had it where it probably looked worse. And then did Emerson he turned into it, didn't he?
Yeah.
Now, here's the thing with these hits from behind that have been happening. The one yesterday was soft. We're all going to agree on that, I think, for the most part. But there have been so many instances in the NHL where you've seen a bad hit from behind and no penalty. Mm-hmm. So it's like, well, and we're still searching for some consistency here.
In fairness to the refs, it's a fast game. They're seeing it like that.
Sure.
They don't have the benefit
but their
of
impulse is to put the hand up.
Exactly. So, I mean, you got to give them a break in that. It's a fast game. They're making a call like right in the moment. They don't get to see the replays until after. So, hey, kudos to them for admitting they made a mistake. The Anderson one's just stupid.
Yeah.
I know there's some media members in Montreal saying he's a veteran. He should get benefit of the doubt. I'm like, well,
Yeah,
I think
but
that's how it works.
in the pecking order of veterans, like what is he really? And
I'm
I
just
used
saying the
Erik
ref-
Karlsson as a
yeah.
contrast. Like
The ref-
Karlsson does that.
Because when he left the box when the other scored, he stared down the ref the whole way to the bench. I was watching him.
I kind of
I thought the ref was
appreciate
going
that.
to put the hand up
I
again.
would too. I'd be like,
Yeah,
you're an
yeah.
idiot.
It's, crazy game. Listen, 2 points is what matters here. But like you said, Knobloch looked a little tired, a little fatigued, a little frazzled. It's an important 2 games this weekend, and I'm very intrigued to see how they fare.
Well, let's talk about those 2 games.
Sure.
All right. There's some questions that have come in regard to it. Let's get to, I think it's the numbers game brought to you by Play Alberta. Zach, do you have that on there? Thank you. Our presenting sponsor here at EST. You know what? If you're going to sprinkle, play responsibly, use your game sense. Obviously, I think Jay's play of the day hit yesterday. That was for the Thursday nighter. Vikings, woof. Hello. Have you guys hit again on your, not yesterday, but 2 days ago, right?
2 days ago.
For your EST parlay. I like that. I like how you guys like work it out between the 3 of you.
Well, if you put our minds together, though, that's how you use your game sense, right? You see a number that looks so good, and you're like, well,
Good
is that
sell.
actually going to hit? Like,
Yeah.
is that actually the right move?
Right.
Right? So you got to play the cards the right way.
I was suspended
There's all
yesterday.
chance.
Oh, you were?
I suspended
I
myself.
like the way he described that.
Yeah.
By the way.
He picked Bull Duke to score in Calgary, and me and Gager kind of scoffed at that pick.
How did you come up like Bull Duke of all people?
Yeah, I think he's a great player, man. He's on the up and up. Like, he had a good season last year, in the Canadian squad is completely rolling. Well, he played for St. Louis last year.
Oh,
had
that's
17
right.
goals,
Yeah,
19
my bad.
assists. So he was looking pretty good, though.
Well
that
done,
night.
Zach.
Yeah, thank you. I'm 5 for 7.
Totally
I think, on my
redeemed
picks.
yourself.
Totally redeemed.
I'm kidding.
yourself.
I'm kidding.
I
That
picked
was
the
a-
Matthew Schaefer point on the opening night. In the
I
NHL
know
too.
you did.
And he almost, if he had a point yesterday, he would have tied an NHL record for the longest point streak to start a career for a rookie defenseman.
Hey,
If I had the board, I'd be hitting applause right now.
how about Celebrini?
Hat trick. Well done, sir.
Cooley as well.
Yes. Well, Cooley's a good player. He's going to get his bag. Remember he turned down that contract offer? What was it, like 7.5? What? He turned down 9. That's right. Jeez. He's going to get paid. Let's go to Ed. Says, so when Regula comes back in the lineup, why not sit Bouchard for a game to send a message? I love the principle of that. Butthurt, and you're shaking your head. They won't. Yes, enjoy that delicious piece of tender chicken. Okay, I'll give you a sec.
Well, he enjoyed it enough to finish it all.
Chris Knobloch will never, ever healthy scratch nurse Evan Bouchard.
It's just at that point, we know, like,
Yeah,
the
it's not gonna
extent
happen.
of any penalty or discipline he has imposed on his players, especially his star players, is like missing 1 or 2 shifts. We saw Bouchard get taken off a power play, one for what? Half a power play?
Like 30 seconds.
A couple weeks, like a week ago?
That's going to be the extent of it. Nurse has never missed a shift,
Yeah.
at least from what I can remember. And I'm not saying I agree. I get the frustration. Hey, sit him out for a shift. Take the power play away from Bouchard. Because if there was ever a game, it was last night because those two were awful. But it's not going to happen, guys. It's not. Chris Knobloch is not benching a veteran defenseman in Darnell Nurse and his, well, for him, his best defenseman probably, or second best in Evan Bouchard.
Listen, he's supposed to be. He's paid like their best defenseman. Evan Bouchard is not the Oilers' best defenseman right now,
No, he's not.
and rarely has been.
Evan Bouchard and Darnell Nurse are probably 5'6" right now in terms of
And how they're in their performance.
and their performance.
Yeah.
Kulak and Emerson are probably 1-2.
Kulak is steady Eddie.
Wallman you can throw in there and limited
Played 2 games.
Ekholm, he's been all right.
Yeah, adequate. This text out of Calgary says, frustrating to pay $19.50 to Bouchard and Nurse, or 19.5, sorry, I thought that was a beer reference. 19.5 to Bouchard and Nurse, and the 2 best D-men so far, Ekholm and Wallman. Yeah, but that's and we talked a bit about it on the Hangout, is like always equating it to salary, and I know you want to get bang for your buck. I know you want them to earn their paychecks, and sometimes I don't know. I try to disconnect myself with being like, well, he did not play like a $9.25 million defenseman today, and getting frustrated about that. That's just how I approach
the money's always going to be brought up.
Yep.
I think it's fair to an extent. Sure, they have to be better. Mm-hmm. If this team's going to go anywhere this year, those two have to. They have to get out of this funk they're in, because they're in one. Like we're getting highlights for in low lights. Tom, you're going to see the goals, and you're going to see Nurse's reaction when he's on the ice for the goals. Like he knows, that he's screwing. He knows it's his fault.
Right,
like you can see it in the body language. Bouchard really doesn't have a pulse, really. Like he's just kind of the same all the time.
Except he did slash.
He took a stupid penalty.
That was so dumb. Yeah,
because Newhook was smart, gave him a little shove to get separation, gets the rebound, and he slashes him.
I know
the Butcher, man. The Butcher was back last night, but for all the wrong reasons. So those two guys have to figure it out, and we know they, like, man, when Nurse is on, he's a really good defenseman. When Bouchard's on, he's a game changer, man. He is. But neither guy has been on this year, man. They've been both really, really bad. And I hate to say that because I want these guys to succeed, Tom. I don't want failure for Bouchard or Darnell Nurse. They're so important to this team that you can't continue playing the way they are.
Let's go to this text. I found it interesting. It's from Kamloops J. Kamloops J saying, I thought Kulak had a bad game last night. Just waiting around in the Oilers' end to make the big pass to 97 or 29 and coughing it up a couple of times. One thing with Leon, I don't know, like if anyone else has kind of caught on to this. Shaggy and I were talking about it a little bit last night. It feels like Leon's always going for the stretch pass and waiting for it. And when he doesn't get it, he gets frustrated.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe there's a little bit of that in Connor too. Maybe they have the trust in the D-men to make those stretch passes. So maybe there's a little bit of a disconnect there.
Sobe Kirk says they won the game and Hernan is going to blast Boosh and Nurse for a whole show segment. Don't ever change Edmonton. Who said for the whole show segment? We have some highlights too. Yeah. But don't you think it's important to point out the atrocious goals they gave up? 3 in a minute and what was it, 52?
152.
So, sorry, man. Not a fanboy station here, man. We're going to point out the good and the bad.
Highlights,
whether you like it or not. So
I really like how did you guys start using like the telestrator thing?
Yes.
I love that. Well done, boys. Adding another wrinkle and layer to our game.
If not, then we can just show the highlights if it's going to bother people.
Not a fanboy station. Keep that in mind. Just in regard to Brett Kulak last night, -1, 2 shots on goal, 17-21 time on ice. And to Kamloops J, you know what? Maybe he didn't have a particularly great game. I thought there were guys on the back end with more egregious errors who've been discussed ad nauseum over the last 12 or so, 14 hours. But Kulak generally doesn't have bad games, and sometimes he does. Maybe yesterday wasn't particularly great for him. So
he's
good observation.
Right. There were some bad moments for Kulak, but I guess the difference is Kulaks don't end up in grade A's.
As much?
Yeah. Right?
Yeah.
Like, we can't talk bad about King Kulak on our show because that's
my boy.
That's Gager's guy.
Oh, is it? Okay, I got Janmark, so.
Hey, what's up with... Now he's out longer?
Yeah, he's not healing well, I guess.
I saw him yesterday.
Yeah.
I walked by him. He's having a chat with somebody I didn't know.
Was he having popcorn?
I just wanted to be like, what's up, janitor? No, I saw him
You'd
in the room.
be like, hey, man.
I saw him in the room. He was standing just outside.
Yeah. He's a friendly dude. So Kirk saying, they won the game. Hernan going to blast Bush. Oh, you read that one. Sorry. Hello, Sobakirk. Let's get to a couple more here. I saw this one from Coach Mike. Said, is there any way to predict how the Oilers will play this weekend? Seattle, will we see Skinner and Pickard versus Vancouver? From Coach Mike. What do you think, Hernan?
For what? Well, I think it's Skinner tomorrow, right?
I would think so.
And then
Seattle's the better team.
Is there any way if Skinner's great
Sorta.
tomorrow, they go to him in Vancouver?
I don't think so.
Okay.
What did Pickard do to not deserve a start?
No,
this
I
weekend?
know. Fair enough. I'm just
You saved their bacon.
just
last
thinking.
night.
What about? Yeah, I think it's because you want that first win right away, and the Skinner's been the better goalie this year, so I'd go Skinner Pickard.
Yeah, that's fine. Don't need to overthink it, but we'll see what happens tomorrow.
I didn't know Hernan is on a nickname basis of the Yammer. I'm not.
No,
I just would have been like, "What's up, janitor?"
and he'd be like, "Hola, Latino eat."
You think? No, I would never call a player by his nickname.
No.
Never, unless they gave you like, "Yeah, you go ahead."
Yeah, unless you know them.
How about if I said, "What up, MJ?"
Holler.
Holler
Yeah,
or Yanni? No, or Yanmark?
I think they do call him Yanni.
Do they?
I think so. All right, we got a minute left to go. You guys have EST afternoons coming up. You, Joaquin, and Coop. What are you guys going to be doing on the show today?
Highlights, lowlights.
Yes, we know this.
Of course, talk a lot of Oilers. We're going to tee up World Series action, baby.
Nice.
Let's go, Canada's team.
Nice.
Elks.
Toronto's team that Canada supports?
Sure.
Okay.
I had that in the sports update, actually. I said
I
Toronto's
hope you
team.
do.
Calgary's in town. Elks close out their season.
Yep.
You'll be on the sidelines.
Yep.
Zach to the future.
Excellent. I like that segment very
we'll
much.
set
You've been
up
doing quite well. I'm impressed.
We'll set up Screw It, Let's Do It parlay. I'm back, baby. After my one-game suspension.
Let's go.
Courageous moment. Al Kaniski, radio color analyst for the
That
Seattle
guy's
Kraken.
huge.
Former, he grew up with Gager.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're friends.
So we're going to have fun. So please stick around. It will be fun.
Why not?
And if you
stick
guys
around?
don't want lowlights, we won't show it. We'll just show the good stuff from yesterday's game.
Don't pander.
Well, they're the audience.
Oh, okay.
They watch us.
Yeah.
They listen to us. So
Okay.
if you don't want it, if it's too negative, we won't. Maybe
I don't
we'll show
believe you
one.
for a second. Zach,
keep-
are you excited? You have a busy afternoon coming up, buddy.
It is a busy afternoon. I mean, it's Friday. Not too much to be mad about. Everyone here has been great today. Everyone's in a great mood. And it was a wild game yesterday. Like, I'm excited to see the highlights and lowlights. It's one of my favorite segments. Plus, Zach to the future. I don't know how to study.
Your name's in it.
It is.
Yeah.
Yes. I came up with the name, actually.
Excellent.
Play on Back to the Future.
I
if you
need
don't
one
know.
more question, though. I'm drawing blank. I'm going to go talk
You'll
to
figure it out.
the great Reed
Yeah.
Wilkins.
Well, we're playing a great video game out there on the arcade machine.
Is it Exodus, the religious game?
No, there's a few that we've been.
I saw the Vietnam
testing
one
out.
the guys are playing now. Looks like it's fun.
It is. It is a good shooter.
All right. Keep
right,
it locked
so
on
Friday.
EST. You got Joaquin and Hernan with the Coop coming up next right here on EST Afternoons. That's going to do it for me today. I am on the sidelines for the Elks and Stabs tonight. Be sure to chirp me like you always do when I walk by if you're at Commonwealth tonight. Hello Hockey tomorrow. Myself and Belsey live on location, local South Edmonton Common if you want to come by. Great specials there. And then we got pre and post game BP Clareview tomorrow. BP Westgate for Curtis's birthday on Sunday. For Coop, for Hernan, the Latino Heat Salas, I'm Tom saying ciao for now.